So when you get bad comments, you say, I don't look at social media. When you look at good comments, you say this. So I don't even care.
How important is it
No,
for...
I think they should have brushed up. They've done something very wrong.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying it.
Achha.
They're lazy, this new generation. Disrespectful and lazy.
Sorry, sir.
Somebody so bad could make it, then we can make it.
Not at all.
तन की शक्ति, मन की शक्ति, अपार शक्ति. That was my tagline on that.
It's so bad, it's ridiculous.
मैं तो भूलना चाहता था यार, of course. तभी मैं थोड़ी देर याद रखना चाहता था इस चीज को, वरना मैं खुद बताता आपको. Whenever I'm going to sleep at night, I always close my eyes and I say, thank you so much God for giving me this life and these things in life and these friends in life. And the only thing I say, God, बस एक चीज क्यों दी आपने मुझे? Is a guy called Rahul Bose. मेरे को जरूरत नहीं थी उस इंसान की. हाँ, रूमर है कि मेरे और बोसी की बिल्कुल बनती नहीं और हम लड़ते हैं आपस में.
No, that's not a rumor, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Deeply self-humiliating, deeply self-degrading. Just when you think you've made it, just when you think you've made it, somebody comes and just destroys your impression of yourself because they have misplaced you completely.
He has some amazing situations of life.
I have a whole lecture on the three most, and this is not a funny one, this is very dark, on the three most humiliating incidents of my life and how I came out of that and what it's taught me for the rest of my life.
He's tricky Singh.
Fever 104 FM पे this is the Tricky Singh show and आज मेरे साथ from the cast of Berlin I have Apar Shakti Khurana, I have Rahul Bose and I have Ishwak Singh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Karam. यार कैसे हो? All good?
Good to have met you after 5 years.
I know.
In a
Good to see
jock
you.
mixer we met.
Yeah, good to see you.
I'm going to be asking you a few things about your radio memories as well.
Oh
because
God,
of course-
okay. Fine.
Firstly though, I have a habit of whenever I watch a trailer, I really love watching all the comments as well. And firstly, I have to tell you that I've loved the trailer so much.
Thank
So I see a lot of comments उसमें बहुत प्यारे comments थे. Some said that ये देख के feel होता है कि हमारा Indian cinema किसी से कम नहीं है. This is the kind of cinema and a lot of people said great to see you, great to see Mr. Bose back. So बहुत प्यारे comments है. How's it been for you guys as individuals? Are your DMs also flooding with this?
So when you get bad comments, you say, I don't look at social media. When you look at good comments, you say this. So I don't even care.
Achha, you don't really.
Of course I don't care.
Okay.
But when
I care what people think about the movie.
हाँ जी.
Of course. But when people are just, randomly throwing compliments at you without seeing a film, how can I actually care? I will only respond if it comes from a knowledge about the entire movie.
इस पूरे अमेजिंग ट्रेलर में एक और चीज मुझे बहुत अमेजिंग लगी, वो थी कबीर बेदी जी की आवाज. वो कुछ सेकंड्स के लिए जहाँ पे वो कह रहे थे कि सिर्फ 7 दिन बाकी है रशियन प्रेसिडेंट के आने के लिए.
जी, उनकी बुलंद आवाज.
So did you all get a chance to like shoot with him as well?
तो इतना सीन्स इतने सारे एक साथ नहीं है.
I had scenes with him.
Yeah,
Okay. I read that the two of you have done a workshop at Dongri. And वहाँ पे आप लोगों ने जब interact किया with the kids who are deaf and mute, it went to a point where you all got to learn so much that you all could even improvise in that sign language. So what was that experience like?
अलग-अलग experiences. एक you have this intuition कि यार how do I prepare for this? There's no one roadmap. But yeah, I felt it will help me if I interact with people from the community, and it did. चाहे कईयों का कोई उससे लेना देना भी नहीं था. Something as basic as one of the things like as basic as how they express happiness when someone's watching a football match.
हाँ जी. हाँ.
So I experienced that, these a deaf-mute football team playing and how what are the reactions from the stands. I think the main thing was just to understand the community better, and I think उसमें ये मुझे ज़रूर एक मौका मिला था कि कुछ लोगों को मैं इनवाइट कर पाया, एक आदमी को इनवाइट कर पाया था अपने घर before the shoot started, because by that time I had learned sign language. So I just wanted to see if I'm how can I be can I be a good host without being uncomfortable.
So जब मतलब ये interviews होने वाले थे तो कहीं ना कहीं in the back of the mind था क्या कि interviews में अगर पूछा जाएगा तो shall we brush up or something
नहीं
like that?
यार, I mean यार फिल्म के लिए जो 2 महीना रोज मेहनत करी है.
हाँ जी.
I think they should have brushed up. They've done something very wrong.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying it.
Achha.
They're lazy, this new generation. Disrespectful and lazy.
Sorry, sir.
And about the
अच्छा इनको बताना मत कि असली में जो हमने साइन लैंग्वेज किया नहीं है वो एआई पे किसी और ने कर दिया, इनको मत बताना है।
हाँ वैसे पॉसिबल है अभी है कि एडवांसमेंट के साथ
भाई मैंने तो बहुत एडियां किसी है, प्लीज मैंने तो की है और इसने भी की है।
we look at your radio journey also, of course, you know, it gives a lot of radio jockeys hope also, I think, that somewhere maybe even if they
that
work
somebody
hard
so,
enough.
somebody so bad could make it, then we can make it.
Not at all. Brilliant actor. That's what I
Oh
wanted
God.
to tell
He said
सबसे
actor, he
पहले.
didn't say radio jockey.
Yeah,
नहीं नहीं.
Still,
yeah.
the hope you've given him is this.
You're right.
This man can make
Of
it
being
in
a
radio.
brilliant actor is the hope what you've given me. So and you had a very catchy catchphrase also back then.
Yeah, तन की शक्ति मन की शक्ति अपार शक्ति, that was my tagline on that.
It's so bad, it's ridiculous. Shocking. Shocking.
How did you start
I
a
should
link?
do
Like,
something
do you have memory of the very?
That was नहीं, तन की शक्ति मन की शक्ति अपार शक्ति was one of the you know जो दो songs के बीच में
Please don't keep saying
bumper
it.
आना होता है वो था।
It's gonna be stuck in your head like an earworm.
but it's stuck in my head also.
नहीं,
इतने लोगों के
zero,
दिमाग
zero.
में है वो इतना catchy.
Is it as
After
sticky
that,
as is it as
then,
sticky as soft kitty?
Oh,
Warm की.
दोनों में बहुत tough competition
Oh
है.
God.
अच्छा आपने इंटरव्यू में कहा था.
शक्ति अपार शक्ति।
Oh,
So yeah, sorry. I'm
अभी बैठ गया होगा उनके दिमाग में. I think अभी he won't mind it anymore.
आपकी गलतफहमी है। आप देखिए अभी मेरा घर जाते हुए क्या हालत है।
You know, I really respect your journey. You know, it's like you're a true soldier, a fighter, and but I'm sure someone the way you know you've kind of job की रही है, it's like the hustle. Don't you like cherish each step?
Step by step जो चीज़ें होती हैं, I have a lot of gratitude, you know, for each and everything in my little journey, what I've achieved so far. And whenever I'm going to sleep at night, I always close my eyes and I say, thank you so much God for giving me this life and these things in life and these friends in life. And the only thing I say, God, बस एक चीज़ क्यों दी आपने मुझे, is a guy called Rahul Bose. मेरे को ज़रूरत नहीं थी उस इंसान की मेरी लाइफ में. Am I right, Pussy? चलिए आगे चलते हैं.
Cameras rolling, we're in public.
तो but you said that एक ऑडियंस जो पे करके सिनेमा देखती है और एक ऑडियंस जो फ्री में देखती है उनमें बहुत वास्ट डिफरेंस होता है.
When you pay, you
हाँ जी.
expect to be entertained. You expect to get your money's worth.
Right.
When you walk into something for free, let's see,
Okay.
let's see whatever. It's a win-win.
हाँ जी.
Right, I have nothing to lose. Whereas here, I've decided to pay and give you my time. I've made a plan to come here and see this thing. Now, is it worth my while or not? Here, you've said it's coming for free. I said, I'll come. What's the I can even leave now.
Is there a big rumor that you've heard about yourselves? वो पूछना
रूमर
चाह
है
रहा
कि
Nobody talks about me.
कि मेरे और बोसी की बिल्कुल बनती नहीं और हम लड़ते हैं आपस में.
No, that's not a rumor. That's true.
Oh, that's true.
But nobody talks about me. I've been talked about when I started. I've been talked about many times in my career, but not now. Premiere of my film White Noise, PVR Juhu. मेरे सामने and उन दिनों में social media नहीं था, तो perhaps the cameraman, tripod, the whole entrance was about khachakach, 30-40 people waiting to take. Just before me, a very famous, massive star who was a friend of the producer, he got out to support the film. And he went up there's an escalator to go into the multiplex. And as he got out, they were so excited to see him compared to Rahul Bose coming later. They all went up. I arrived 9 seconds later. It was empty.
Oh my God.
My premiere was empty. I went up the escalator and somebody pushed me. It was a photographer who was trying to get there. They didn't know who I was. They couldn't see me. As I could see them, all of them going about 25 feet away with the star, with the superstar, I asked myself one question. If you want to be that person, re-examine your entire choices of films and how you want to go about this industry. And then you can try and be that person. It's a 50-50. Or you be this person who does White Noise, English August, Mr. and Mrs. Iyer, Everybody Says I'm Fine, 10 English films, 10 Bengali films, 30 Hindi films, that mix, you be that person. You have to decide. Because if you're going to be this person, you'll be pushed aside for the rest of your life because that guy is going to get all the photographers. But if you want to be that person, then you'll never sleep at night. You decide. Genuinely
Yeah.
decide. There is no plus, there's no greater minor.
True.
You, who are you?
Yeah.
Which of them is you? And I said, this is me.
Wow.
Please push me aside, but this is me. I know exactly where I am.
What do you feel about acting?
Like for instance in Berlin, I got an opportunity to meet, interact and engage with the deaf community, which I would have never done in my lifetime.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, at that level, at that, you know, like एक बहुत ही इंसानी level पे लोगों को जानने का मौका मिला.
You know what I'm learning from these boys? I'm sorry to.
No, not also.
This is the third or fourth time they've been talking about their journeys. And I never had to struggle. I'm not saying I'm great. It's just a fact.
Fair fact, huh?
I did theatre in school. I did theatre in college. I got best actor for years in school, best actor in college. I was picked up on the Bombay stage. I did 4 plays on the Bombay stage. My 4th play got me the lead role in my first film. And I kept getting roles. I've never ever had to audition, struggle, nothing in my life.
Yeah.
They talk about auditions, they talk
Right.
about being an RJ, talks about being an architect and starting the first film, not quite in the lead in the second film. And it's, you know, and his journeys, I'm thinking to myself, these boys, when they are my age, will have such stories to tell.
कर्म ऐसा है, कोई भी इंसान अगर 52 फिल्में कर चुका है
हाँ जी,
और
of course, yeah.
31-32 साल से इस फील्ड में है एंड आज तक अपने आप को रिलेवेंट रखा हुआ है, ये हो नहीं सकता कि उसके पास कहानियां नहीं हो या सिचुएशंस नहीं हो जिसके साथ डील किया होगा. आप 31 साल तक 32 साल तक किसी भी प्रोफेशन में रेलेवेंट रह ही नहीं सकते. आपको ह्यूमिलिएट कहीं ना कहीं होना ही पड़ेगा. आपके हमेशा ही सितारे चढ़ते रहे, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? नहीं हो सकता.
You know that Stella Adler book, the famous book on art of acting?
Yeah.
She's the first page, she says that I never had a classroom. She tells her students, all I had was like a traditional theatre group. You know, we used to travel to villages and they didn't teach you acting, they taught you how to hold the spear. And if you weren't holding it right, they would tell you how to hold it. That is how I learned how to hold the spear and that is how I've learned how to play Lady Macbeth.
All the very best, guys.
Thank you.
Lovely
so
meeting
much.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.